welcome back to Shades of Sasha. If you're new here, take a seat, put your crown on, and welcome to the gang. And if you're already part of the gang, you know what time it is. What's good, baby? So today's video is So let's jump into the specs of this unit. This is the Outre Sleek Lay part in the style Genevieve, and I have the color DRFF2/copper brown, and it's 22 inches. The part in space is just in the middle, and then you have like some little bit on the side. So how it's saying here, just it's gonna be less. It's not that much. So that's pretty much like when it comes to the info on it. The price point that I paid for the unit, well, that is currently right now for the unit, is $34.88. And if you get the color that I got, it's gonna be $40.88. So this one has a $2 upcharge, and it also has the 2 to 4 additional business day to ship. And I got mine from Elevate Styles. Currently, they do have a sale. It's a spring sale thing that's happening. So by the time this video come out, it should probably end. So I'm not even gonna be like, oh my god, yeah. But the price point of original, what it would have been, was $51 something, because it kind of slashed it out. But I'm actually gonna go into looking at what I paid for the unit, so that you have a clearer understanding when it comes to like making this purchase. So what I paid for the unit was $40.88. That is what I paid for my unit right now. So the $2 upcharge seems to be like the forefront of what it is. Now, I know the makeup looks so bomb and fire. Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna put this video out. It's a part of my makeup series for like birthday ideas. And to be honest, I really thought I knew which look I would have chosen for my birthday, but I really think this would have been it. Like, I think I said this for another one, but I really think this is it because it's so freaking cute. It started off where I was just like, I don't know how I feel about this. I really think I actually hate it and I don't want to do it. And then it turned out that I was like, actually, no, I don't hate it. I actually want to keep this one. Let me just trust my process and go ahead. So that's my thought on like this makeup look. Just don't worry, it's gonna come out. Now, let's get into her. Let's get into the hair, okay? Let's get into the hair. Just look, I gotta come closer so I can make sure y'all see. When it comes to the parting space of the unit, I think the parting line is a decent amount of space. Like I said, around the edges, it isn't like it's pictured on the unit. Like, I think it makes it seem like you're gonna get way more than you actually do receive. So I just really wanted to be clear with that. When it comes to the price point, so let's start off. If you're new here, what I pretty much do is I always kind of go through a rating system of 1 to 10 of how I rate my units when it comes to price, style, texture, feel, longevity, and then kind of wrap it up with a recommendation of if I think you would buy it or if I think you should buy it or not. And the answer is usually yes or no. Now, that's kind of like the gist of how we go through the tiers of things. So let's now go into the price point to start off. For $40, I'm not gonna lie, I think this is not worth the $40. Now, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, okay? So the reason why I don't think it's worth the $40 is because I know that there are similar styles, especially that Outre has done, that looks exactly like this. Maybe not the color, but this, it's like you're just getting a line and this, and I can't justify the fact of like, yeah, $40 is worth it. They have done ones that are cheaper in a price point. So that's where I would come up and just say, when it comes to paying $40, I can't really stand behind it. So the price point is gonna really get a hard 6 from me. Like, it's just a solid 6. Like, I don't know who really sat there and said, yeah, $40 should be the thing. Like, it's a quick pluck on and go and fine, but it's just like, I think $40 is just too much. So that's how I kind of feel about the $40. Even though everything else I'm gonna rate really high and I really do love this unit, I think $40 is just too much. Now, when it comes to the color of this unit, I think they did a really good job with the blend of this. I really kind of feel like I want to see it in a shorter style. I wonder if they can come out with a shorter side of this. I would really be curious to see what it would look like shorter, to kind of see how it will play out, because the 22 inches, it isn't bad, but I know once you kind of lose these curls, I think it's just gonna look a little bit dead. Okay, so color, I'm gonna really give it a 9 out of 10, a 9.5 honestly out of 10. Like, I think the color is really great, and it's chef's kiss because of the style. So when we come to the style and the texture and feel, I'm gonna actually bundle all of those together, and I'm also gonna give it about a 8 to a 9 out of 10 because I really love the feel of the unit. What it feels like, it's more on a silky-ish texture. However, it doesn't have the hard press shine that some synthetic wigs usually have that make you just like side-eye, like what's going on here. So that's just something that I do want to point out, just for anybody who's probably gonna ask, like, is it shiny, is it looking like, you know, it's just really wiggy. I think that synthetic wig companies have gotten a lot better in making sure that what they're producing and giving to you, that they understand that they can't be where they were 10, 15 to 20 years ago. So I think they have done a very good job of just making sure that they're good with that. When it comes to the lace of this unit, right, like how you see it right now, where it just has like the part in here, I'm actually gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's a nice part in space, like I said, but I just know that they've done better. So I'm not only just grading a unit just because of what I have in front of me, I'm also looking at the brand of like, okay, what have you actually produced? Have I tried things that are similar from you, and what are my actual thoughts on that? And to be honest, I have, and that's just how I feel. I feel like this is a 7 out of 10. Like, it really gets the job done. It's good, but I know that they have done better. And so only thing I did after I kind of sprayed it down, and I sprayed it sparsely. Like, I didn't even spray it all the way around and put it on the perimeter of my head, and tied it down. And then I just went in with some pressed powder. I used the Morphe Trailblazer, the glamour bronze that they have, and it just situated it completely. So I feel like if you are going for this specific color, to be honest and give you just a heads up, this isn't an everyday color that you're gonna wear where you'll feel confident and feel like it just comes off the way how it looks now. Like, I think that this color and style, you have to do it up a little bit to really give it its full potential. It would look nice, but I feel like people are gonna fall in love with this unit and think that it looks nice on me just because of everything else that I did to make sure that this unit is just gonna be bomb. Because I did my makeup and I didn't do any eyeshadow, and I tried the unit on multiple times, but I just felt like it wasn't showing its true potential. So I was just like, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna create my makeup series and do this look for today, and then I'm gonna just see if it's gonna work. And I really think that it did pull everything together. I feel like you're gonna have to do that with this unit to really kind of get it to where it is. However, I think if you want this as an everyday unit, go with the black, go with the one dimension shade, and not to venture out that much if you want it to be worn every single day. And that's just what my opinion is when it comes to the color of this unit. When it comes to like brushing and styling, like I'm saying to you when I gave the bundled of the texture feel and all of that of this, I think it really maneuvers and works the exact way how it needs to. Like, it does a really fair and good job. Like just look at it. It's just really nice. Like, this is probably one of the only units that I felt like they did a brighter color straight down and then kind of vibrate everything inside of it, and it looks right. But I'm actually pretty impressed. The only thing that is just like a solid 6 for me is just the, and honestly I'm gonna go down to 5. It's gonna be a solid 5 for me with a price point, because I think it's 50-50. 50% of people are probably gonna be like, yeah, it's worth the price point, and there are gonna be 50% of people that I think are just gonna be like, no, like, this is just way too expensive, like, I've seen better. And then my final thought on would I recommend or not, I actually do like this unit. I would recommend the unit if it was at a lower price point. Because of the price point that it is, and I'm just 50-50 on that, I would say that's where I would just be like, no. But do with that information as you will. At the end of the day, it's your money, it's your pockets, and I'm never gonna watch it. So if you think it's good, then I think it's great, and that's just on that. But thank y'all so much for watching and supporting your girl, and I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful day.